right here across the back, I have to complete the sheet mulching. If you look in this area, I did all of this last summer, or actually last spring, but wasn't able to finish this back half. It just got way too hot. So I decided just to save it for this year. And over the winter, I put down the cardboard, and now I just need to go through, tidy up the cardboard a little bit. You see where it started to break down there, so I'll need to fix that gap. But just go through here and tidy up. Go through here and tidy up the cardboard. And then I just put a layer of mulch on top, and it just makes it look a little tidier, much better than having a lot of weeds back here. So I just go to the Lowe's. Actually, the mulch is on sale for $2 a bag, and I'll just buy 4 or 5 bags at a time, and I'll finish off this area. So this new area that I just mulched, I think that's right here is 7 bags. So I'm thinking I probably need about 10 more bags to finish off this entire area, including this corner, which I don't even have cardboard for this area yet. So probably need about 7 to 10 more bags to finish this off. And I just do this gradually. As an older gardener, we can't do everything at once. We just have to do a little bit at a time. So I just come out here and I'll get 4 or 5 bags, and then I'll put them down as I get them. So this will be an ongoing project for the spring, and hopefully this will be finished, I don't know, in about a week and a half. So the next thing I'd like to do one of the fun things to do is go shopping for plants in your garden. These tulips I planted a couple of decades ago, probably 20 years ago, and they come up reliably every year. I don't fertilize them, I don't do anything to them, they just continue to come up. Same thing with these little tulips. These are actually my favorites, and I was shocked to see that they're still coming up. I don't know the variety of either tulips, but they are just so sweet, these little ones. And they open during the day or when it's sunny, and then they close when it's overcast or in the evening. And there's a few of them over here. But the reason I came over here is because I have some creeping jenny. So I used to have a very large patch of creeping jenny in another section of the garden, and there's still a little bit of it left here. So I thought I could dig this up, and I'm going to use this in the pot that has a Japanese maple. I thought it would be a nice ground cover just to brighten up the pot. So I'm going to dig this up and then transplant it into the pot. Okay, so I have 3 pieces to get started, which I think will be enough. Hopefully it will take. And I think it'll be really pretty. So here's the pot. And I just side dressed this with some compost the other day. And I'll just take the creeping Jenny and just plant it right in the compost. I think the magenta, or the fuchsia, I should say, fuchsia color of the creeping Jenny will be a nice contrast to the deep burgundy leaves of the Japanese maple. Don't know why I didn't think about doing this sooner. So I'll water this in and hopefully it will just fill in the whole bottom of the pot. Here on the east side bed, and in a previous video I shared with you that this flower bed is infested with bindweed. I've been able to keep it controlled to this area all these years because this bed is surrounded by concrete. So on this end there's concrete all along the walkway, and then of course it's right up against the house. The only area that is combined into a new bed is where it transitions into the front yard. And over the years, for some reason, it has never grown into the front bed, which is great. So I realized last summer that, pulling this out just isn't working. I win many battles, but I never win the war. By the end of the summer, the bindweed is crawling all over the rose bushes, everything. You just can't keep up with it. So I realized that something that I already had is rated to kill bindweed. So this is the Bindweed Stump Out. It's stump and vine killer, and it's supposed to help kill the bindweed, because apparently pulling the bindweed just makes it spread even more. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to get all of it, but I can get some of these early sprouts. I will cut these back, and then the stump and vine killer has a little brush, applicator brush, and I can just brush it on the freshly cut end of the bindweed. And there's a couple of pieces over there. And I'll just go along this whole bed, and wherever I see the bindweed, I will cut it, and then I will apply the stump and vine killer. And I want to do this most of the summer as much as I can. Sometimes it becomes a little difficult because it really starts to get entwined into the plants. You can see right here, this is one of the alliums. And this has already started to reach out and entangle itself in the allium. So we'll cut this, and then we'll put on some of the stump and vine killer. See, there's a large patch of it right up against the house. So I'll get back there and get as much of it as I can.